Hey friends, it's Ashley with Your Proficient Life, back here again to talk to you about some more skills. This one is about inner work, self-discovery, working through those limiting beliefs, and I even have a book recommendation that I'll give you at the end that I just love. So I love inner work. While I was struggling the last few years, with depression, anxiety, separation, all of these things that were going on in my life, I really was finding it hard. I didn't want to leave my house. I was afraid of running into people and just that feeling of judged and them talking to me, and it was just pure anxiety. And then I started really working on myself. So inner work refers to like the process of exploring one's own thoughts. When we can explore our own thoughts, we can really learn about ourselves. One of the things that started happening to me when I really started learning about myself is I started learning about like what my goals are, what do I want out of life, who am I? And not just like, who am I? Oh, I'm Ashley. Like, who am I? What do I believe? What do I want? What are my truths? Limiting beliefs and not knowing who we are can prevent us from reaching goals. It can tell us that, we aren't capable of doing the things we need to do. So when I started working in this process, now I'm like going through this thing where I feel like I can accomplish anything. And I decided that I wanted to share that with the world, and the best way for me to share that with them is through social media. And one of the things about exploring our thoughts and our feelings and our beliefs and our inner work, individuals can gain a deeper understanding of who they are, who you are, who I am. And I just love it. I think it's amazing. It's actually been scientifically proven that inner work and self-confidence actually ties together. Doing the inner work, truly knowing who you are, what you think, what's your priorities, it just naturally builds confidence in yourself because you're not always second guessing yourself. You start to believe your truths, and then that builds the confidence to take the next steps. You're not always worried about what's going to happen or what the future says. You can really focus in on yourself. You'll start to build the confidence, build the self-worth, and really truly build the trust in yourself. If you don't know who you are or what your beliefs are, how can you trust yourself? If you're brave enough to do the inner work, you can actually start reframing those thoughts on limiting beliefs. For example, like if somebody thinks that they aren't good enough and that they can't take on a job and do the work that they need to do because they just don't believe in themselves, these thoughts can be challenged. You can stop and ask yourself why you think that way, work towards those goals, and then eventually you can get past those experiences and social conditioning that tells you that you can't do what you want. And that's coming from personal experience. I'm quite successful in my community, but I had imposter syndrome, and I never thought that, I deserved it. That I always thought I got lucky, but now that I'm taking the time to do the inner work and realize that I am a good person and that I am worthy of my achievements and that I am smart, I'm getting more confidence, and it's actually bringing me more opportunities. And I'm not afraid to try and reach those opportunities or to succeed because I'm more confident in my being. I'm not talking about confidence in like my outer, I'm talking about confidence in my inside, like what am I capable of and all the things that I can achieve. Like, it's just such a beautiful feeling, and I think that everybody should feel this way. In addition to doing inner work and working on yourself and figuring out who you are, it can help build resilience. So when you're having and your emotional intelligence, so that when you're having those moments where you're feeling attacked or feeling shame or feeling guilt, you can stop and really look at it properly. And why am I feeling this way? What is causing me to feel that way? Or why do I believe what this other person is saying about me? Why am I not trusting myself? So when you do that inner work, it really helps you handle those difficult situations that you can be put in and align with your values and goals, so you know who you are. You're not going to do those things anymore that make you feel unworthy. You know yourself, you know your values, you know your goals, and you know what you want because you know who you are. It's actually been proven that working on your cognitive thoughts, doing the meditation and inner self-work will actually, it helps increase their confidence, challenge their limiting beliefs, and achieve their goals, but it's a potential for a more experiencing, fulfilling life. Who doesn't want a more fulfilling life? I follow a bunch of YouTubers I highly recommend. I've come on before and said, like, I love the School of Greatness. I'm probably gonna butcher his last name, but I really like Tom Biblu, I think is how you say it. His channel, also really good. I found some other ones that I might mention on another video. I don't want to name them all on here. And I just feel really blessed for technology. Some people use technology to go on and play video games and numb themselves and just scroll through social media. Doing those quick videos for myself personally, I like to go on and learn. I've actually quit watching TV, unless I'm watching with my kid and we watch a little anime. Shout out to Naruto, learning about our chakras and inner energies. But I really, really love going on YouTube and just diving in and learning about myself. When I want to have that downtime, I'm either listening to audiobooks or I'm learning, emotional health, mental health, physical health, or I like to learn about meditation, spiritual health, and finance. I once had a limiting belief that you didn't need money to be happy, and I still believe you don't need money to be happy, but I think that it makes it a lot easier by taking stress out of your life. So everybody should be financially illiterate. Okay, I'm gonna shout out one more YouTube channel. I also love Minority Mindset. Great channel, easy to understand, for anybody. If you're just learning about finances, also a great channel. Explains things so well. Okay, finally, I said I was gonna mention a book that I've read it already. Now I have it in audiobook, so I love audiobooks. I like to put it on and listen to it while I drive, or if I'm cleaning up or anything like that. Also sometimes I like to listen to it about 40 minutes before I go to bed. That way, my brain is just in that calming, relaxing state. But I love almost all books by Don Miguel Ruiz. I don't know if I'm saying his name right. I probably should look that stuff up, but right now I'm doing The Mastery of Self, and it's on the concept of personal freedom and power of the mind and how we shape our reality. It talks a lot about what I just talked about in this video. Our minds are powerful tools. Today when I was listening, they were talking about the masks we wear. So, I have different masks that I put on. I have my mom mask, I have my business mask, I have my spiritual mask, my daughter mask, but that doesn't define who I am. And he just kind of talks about, like, other people have these perceptions of us, and it's okay that they have those perceptions of us as long as we know who we are. And it talks about the importance of self-awareness, power of intention, letting go of judgment. It's just such a great book so far. Other people might have read it and feel differently, but I love his books because I can relate. It makes me feel good. And right now, my main goal in life is just feeling so good, working on myself, building up my vibration, connecting spiritually, and working with others. So if you're looking for a good book on the stuff that I just talked about, one of my favorite books is actually that book, The Mastery of Self by Don Miguel Ruiz, and you can get it on audiobooks. Here's a great money-saving tip. If you use Amazon and you have audiobooks, you get so many free audiobooks for money that you spend on Amazon anyways. All right? Have a good day, and I look forward to making another video. And if you enjoyed this, please like, follow and subscribe, and let me know that you enjoy the videos. Thanks.